Why does ARS use individual stocks and exchange traded funds versus mutual funds and other index funds and products? Well, the answer really is pretty simple. We use individual stocks and exchange traded funds because they offer us greater control and greater flexibility compared to traditional index funds and mutual funds because they're transparent, and they also trade throughout the day and allow us as professional investors to know exactly what it is that we're investing in. Also, for the smaller accounts that only have exchange traded funds, it allows us to target specific sectors like tech or artificial intelligence within an index rather than buying the entire index or an entire mutual fund and us potentially owning things that we don't necessarily want to own. But I would say probably the most important thing is that individual stocks and exchange traded funds, they provide us with intraday liquidity, which allows us to enter the market or exit the market instantly if we need to, which is a flexibility that you just don't have inside of a mutual fund or an index fund, because when you own a mutual fund or an index fund, when you hit the trade button, that trade is not going to happen until the end of the day. Well, we have to have the flexibility in our portfolio so that we can do the best thing that we need to do depending on what's going on throughout the day, rather than depending on a third-party money manager to place a trade for us, and more importantly, place it at the end of the day, which is simply just not an option for us when we have our own portfolio managers on staff here at ARS.